Okay, for my observation notes, I did 3 different things, and the first one I observed was the open house, which actually had 2 parts to it. The first part was a meeting about the Great Green Dot, which is the second event I will describe to you. But the meeting was just, they gave us a paper and they were all PowerPoints talking about what we would be doing at the Great Green Dot. And that was all in an office in the VIP center that's at the bottom, or the basement of Frazee Hall. And then we went outside the office and everyone was helping tag t-shirts with the VIP logo. And we were folding t-shirts and sweatshirts because they were giving out free at the Great Green Dot. And when you walk into the VIP center, there's a lot of chairs and couches, and there's a TV. We were listening to music, and it was all country music. They had a lot of treats and everything for everyone to eat, so that's what I tasted and smelled, because they had like Chex Mix and brownies and cookies and all this junk food. And I interpreted these things as very welcoming and appreciative because they said thank you so many times to us because there wasn't a lot of people there and they really appreciate all the work that we put in. It made me feel very comfortable, and it actually surprised me how friendly everyone was because I've never met these people before, and they acted like they knew me forever, so it was very welcoming. And it was surprising to me also that a lot of people weren't there, and that's my question is, I don't understand why more people aren't there. The statistics show that 1 in 3 people on the campus are sexually attacked, so the VIP center ties in with that. So everyone can be tied into the VIP center and everyone knows the situation probably, so not getting involved more was really surprising to me. And it just makes the whole community seem very genuine, and they truly want to make a cause or change the statistics and save people. So it was very heartwarming. And this was on September 23rd, and it was from 5 to 7:30. And then the next event that I went to was the VIP Greek Dot, which was the meeting during the open house. And that was on Sunday, September 29th at the Grand Ballroom in the Student Center. And what that was all the fraternities and the sororities had to go to this because they're, at the most cause for any abuse, or at the highest risk for any abuse. And I volunteered, and we had to pick up questionnaires, we had to set up for a game, we gave away the free sweatshirts and t-shirts and made sure no one was taking more than one. And one of the questions was, how are you connected with a VIP? And it surprised me that so many people took this as a joke because it affects so many people, and everyone really can be affected by this. And most people weren't taking it seriously, and they turned those answers in, so everyone who organized this and dedicated their day, it really bummed them out, so it was really frustrating to see all that. You saw all the tables, and we also had to between each round, because there was 5 different rounds that day, so it was an all-day thing. We saw the tables. There was pins, the pins on your shirt, papers, everything that we had to restock on the table with all this candy. Surprisingly, there was a lot of people talking during the presentation, so you just heard all this chatter or people typing on their phone. Again, they had candy for the workers and at the table, so there was a bunch of treats that I was smelling and tasting, and I was touching the tables to pick up everything, and then I was folding the t-shirts as well. And I thought the information was important because it could happen to everyone. So and then the audience kind of took it as a waste of time, and you can tell they were bored and they just weren't paying attention. And it surprises me that people were so disrespectful, especially at our age. They weren't listening, they were joking around when it came to the clicker time, and they were really greedy with the t-shirts and sweatshirts. They were giving away free t-shirts and sweatshirts just to spread the word, and people were getting mad if we said something about them taking 2, and it was just not what I expected. This also says a lot about the community, though, because although people weren't taking it seriously and weren't putting the respect that they should have been, they still thought they had a cause that they needed to tell, and they thought that was more important than dealing with the immatureness. I mean, they all kept positive attitudes and they stayed determined. My only question is like, at this day and age, why are people still taking such a serious issue so lightly? They should be wanting to do stuff, but obviously they're just taking it as a joke. My third observation was that the VIP randomly does weeks where they do workshops, and this particular workshop they just were making dream catchers, and with being in the VIP program, you're able to just go in the VIP lounge, the VIP center, do homework, talk to anyone you want. They always have treats and stuff out there. So it was really nice. So we were all working on crafts. Some people were working on their homework. People were talking. People were with snacks. I really thought the point was just to become a closer club, like, become a closer community. Anyone was welcome. Like they said, they're very open. It was a nice, safe place. It was cozy, and I've only been there a few times, but everyone already knew me by name. It was very comforting. And this was any time during the day, between September 30th to October 11th, and it was just an open house for anyone. I saw a lot of people working on dream catchers and homework. People were talking, laughing, listening to music. It was very nice. And then they also had goodies, so you smelled and tasted that too. And then I was touching the yarn by making a dream catcher, and then like touching papers and pencils because of my homework. And I just interpret this as comfortable. It was a very nice place, and others may feel uncomfortable, I guess, because they're not used to that. But like my first time there, I just felt very cozy. So it's just how you feel about it, I guess. And I was surprised, after going to the green dot, everyone took that as a joke. But when you go and make dream catchers, everyone took it, everyone was working really intensely, and I didn't expect so many people there. There was more people there than at the open house at the beginning of the year. And this, again, just says about the community that it's very welcoming and inviting, and they appreciate all their volunteers.